Welcome back to the eyewear department. Today we're doing things a little bit differently. I tried editing the videos, but it seems to be very difficult. So we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to do it kind of like a podcast style or maybe a commentary style. Basically what I'm going to do is I have a montage of all my video for my days at MIDO, and I'm just going to go through it and kind of tell you what's going on as it's going on so that you can see what it seems like in the day of me, Howard, the eyewear department. So first things first, I was trying to find the right kiosk to go to because the flight was booked on Air Canada, but it was a United flight, but I had to go to an Air Canada counter and then they wouldn't ship my bags for free. There was this whole ordeal. It is what it is. We got through. We're going through security here. Normally, American Customs is not this empty. It's usually packed all the way back here. But we got through pretty effortlessly. The guy at the U.S. Customs was pretty cool, and here we go. So on the morning, the airport was actually pretty empty. It was kind of bizarre to see, really. Normally it's not that empty. This was actually shot on the Ray-Ban sunglasses with the camera, or some portions of it. I can't really decide if I like it or not, but it is what it is. Here we are taking off from Pearson. Wait, no. This is actually, I think it's Newark where I did a transfer. It's interesting to see how they have these trucks and whatever that are very specific for certain uses. It's pretty cool to see. Now here's a little snack that they gave us. If I went to a restaurant and they had given me that, I would have flipped over the table, but they gave it to us for free on the plane, so I can't complain. Just for the record, United has the worst entertainment TVs on any aircraft that I've been on, by far. And here I am rudely videoing over the man next to me, but it's all good. It's all in the name of YouTube, right? This was one of our meals. So another thing with United flights is maybe it's because they're American, but they give you the full beverage. On Air Canada and WestJet, they always pour it into a tiny cup and they give you that, and it kills me because I'm always so thirsty on the plane. Anyways, this is where the fun begins, where everything's in Italian now and I don't know what's going on. And this is the Malpensa Airport. We're landing. We're going through customs, and they had 1 or 2 officers for I don't know how many planes had landed. So here I'm trying to find a bus to get straight to Rofiera. So I asked one person, here I am asking them. Well, I went to the first guy. The guy told me I got to take it into the city, and from the city I have to take another one out, only to find out that there's actually a free shuttle. So here I'm getting onto the free shuttle, the one that I kind of discovered on my own because nobody would tell me. And then I think it was like a 30-minute ride. It wasn't too bad. Here's the driver. He takes his craft very seriously. He also drives it like an F1 driver, which I could appreciate. I was sitting in the very front, and he put down the windscreen or not the windscreen, I don't even know what you call it. Anyways, that's a sign that you need to look for. You need to look for the MIDO sign on the front of the bus. If it has the MIDO sign, hop on it. It's taking you straight to the convention center. Now we're pulling up to the center. There's tons of parking everywhere. I don't think I could ever drive in Italy, but it is what it is. This is the main entrance. You have to go through security to get into the actual corridors of Rofiera. And so once you get through, you have to go upstairs, and you need to take all these walkways. And it's bizarre because you go from there downstairs again into the actual halls. So here we are going downstairs into one of the first halls. Generally, I only stay in the front half of the show because I'm interested in frames. I don't really care for machines and stuff like that. So now that we're inside, these are a few of the different booths that were there. This guy was drawing this, and it was actually pretty cool. For the record, this is one of the restaurants inside the place. The food inside the Rofiera is terrible. Like, that was a burger, and I'm all for, you know, kind of like medium burgers. But this one was literally cold in the middle. I was like, come on. So these are some of my favorite booths and the stuff that they had around in their booths, around their booths. I don't know what these silver balls are, but they had them everywhere, so obviously I had to take some photos with them. This is a newer brand called Soya, and the gentleman who is the designer, although he didn't really speak English, and obviously I don't speak Italian, he was very genuine. His designs were really cool, a super cool guy. His team was really nice as well. But I mean, when I'm at a trade show, I like to meet people like this because they're very passionate about their craft, right? And so I like it. If you're not there to meet the people, why are you there? Anyway, so that concluded my day at MIDO. Here I am going back into the city. I'm taking a cab because I have my my bags with me and stuff like that. And then we're pulling up closer to Duomo, where I dropped off a friend, and then I made my way over to my hotel, which is closer to the central train station. I stay usually near the central train station just because it's a little bit more convenient going in and out of the airport and going to Rofiera. The only thing is, it's not actually that convenient going to Rofiera from there. But I'll tell you guys more about that tomorrow when I'm on my way there. And it became a real cluster. Yeah, it was a real ordeal to get there. Anyways, this is me exhausted back at the hotel. It was I don't even know, maybe a 24-hour day. This is room 111. Here's the room tour. It's kind of scary how it looks exactly like the last time. But I guess that shouldn't be a surprise. Excellent, another tower rack. Let's see if we can hear the road noise. Excellent. So I got back to the hotel. I thought what was going to be a cat nap, which ended up being a 3-hour nap. Woke up at like midnight, disoriented, not knowing whether it was early morning or late evening. And so I went to the convenience store around the corner and asked him if there's anywhere to eat. He directed me to this place, and I was like, you know what? I think anything is better than nothing at this point, so let's do it. So this is their machine. I'm handing the guy money, and he keeps on pointing at this machine, and I have no idea what he's talking about. It's like a vending machine. You have to put your money into that machine, and then it will spit out your change, and it will give you your receipt. And then you bring it over to this guy, and then he gives you the food. The guy probably thought I was not very bright because I kept on handing him the money. Anyways, this is the little mart next to the hotel. So I got back from MIDO, and I was going to take a short little nap before going out to dinner. only to be woken up at 11 o'clock from a message. So, most of the places are closed unless it's a bar, so I decided to just grab something outside the hotel. Check it out. Chicken on rice, a little bit of salad, and a little bit of bread. Let's dig in. So one of the things that I do as a rep on the road, oddly enough, is I don't mind eating in hotel rooms by myself. What I do mind is when I wake up in the morning and the room stinks like food. That's a little bit annoying, but the actual eating part alone, I used to think it was weird, but now I don't really mind it. I will go to any city and eat alone and not really have a problem with it. I mean, sometimes I will sit there and I will put my earbuds in and watch Netflix while I eat. Other times I'll just kind of hang out and sit and people watch. Anyways, the chicken wasn't amazing. Uh, it was a little bit dry, but the texture was good. It was crispy on the outside. But you know what? At close to midnight, to have a meal was, I mean, you can't complain about that. The sauce was actually really good, but there was only one, and I'm not a one sauce kind of guy. I'm a many sauce kind of guy, and I should have asked for hot sauce. He didn't give me hot sauce. Maybe they don't eat it with hot sauce, but I put hot sauce on everything. The bread usually in Canada, when you get bread with anything, they give it to you as a filler. You know, it's not really good. It's just so that you can fill yourself up so that they don't have to give you much of the other meal, like whatever you're actually getting. But this place was actually really good. Anyway, so when I go traveling, I always pick up a lot of water. I'm always dehydrated and tired. You got to pick up the Haribos, obviously. And then there was these chips. I don't even know what it says, but there's pictures of lime, so I was like, must be some sort of lime chip, which was great. Tasted okay. The iced tea was a little bit too sweet for me, but it is what it is. Anyways, thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.